course is sponsored by COMCAST NBCUNIVERSAL. We would like to thank COMCAST NBCUNIVERSAL for the generosity in making this course possible.
Hello, and welcome back to Creating a Veteran Hiring Program series. In the last course, we covered ways to recruit potential military and veteran hires. In this lesson, Program Execution, we offer a step-by-step guide for ensuring that your veteran hiring program succeeds in recruiting top talent for vacant positions in your company. The DOL Vets program recommends having buy-in from the organization's leadership for your program to be successful. Human resource managers at all levels, especially those first-level screeners, must also be on board with the veteran hiring program. In order for your veteran hiring program to be successful, you will need organizational support at all levels from program launch to implementation. This is critical advice. A successful program has to be built on organization-wide support and forward momentum. Engage with the veterans who already work for you to help you recruit other veterans. If possible, try to have an employee who is a veteran participate in the hiring process. This provides a common communication line from the candidate to the employer and vice versa. What better way to recruit, hire, and retain a veteran than testimonial from a fellow veteran? If you can, you might even consider engaging and incentivizing your current veteran employees in recruiting more veterans for your company. Create a veteran affinity or employee resource group, also known as a business network group or an employee readiness group. Employee resource groups are an internal group of employees who join together in the workplace based on shared characteristics or life experiences. ERGs generally provide support, help enhance career development, and contribute to personal development in the work environment. Build a veteran website or a veteran career landing page on your company's website or portal where candidates can find out about veteran hiring and networking events. Be familiar with the military occupation codes and civilian career matching. A Military Occupational Specialty Code, or MOS, is a label that describes a service member's job while on active duty or the reserves, and each branch has its own version. The Air Force, for example, uses AFSC instead of MOS. Military job titles frequently do not map onto similar job descriptions in the civilian sector. For this reason, it's important for employers to understand that veteran applicants should not be judged based solely on their military job title. Evaluate the veteran's skill set compatibility and potential. Also keep in mind that not all veterans want to do the same thing they did in the military, and many veterans have the capacity to do more or different tasks than their MOS indicates. To better understand a military service member's experience, employers may find it useful to use a skill translator tool. Veterans often use these tools to translate their work experience from military into civilian language. Hiring professionals can use these same tools to help them clarify a veteran's experience prior to an interview. The DOL's Career One-Stop Business Center has a civilian to military skills translator to guide employees on how to match their jobs with veterans and similar military skills. Our translator tools can be found in the resource list for this series. Draft veteran-friendly job descriptions. To attract veterans to work at your organization or company, write your job descriptions as competency-based, vice years of experience requirements. For example, a job description that states 2 to 3 years of outside sales experience mandatory will immediately disqualify 95% of the 200,000 transitioning service members a year. In addition, consider using military terminology familiar to veterans in job descriptions, and make sure that the job duties and responsibilities are as detailed as possible. This can help veterans better evaluate his or her experience and compatibility with job requirements. So, let's discuss a mini case study. When one of PsychArmor's partners, Verizon, first discussed the need for a veteran hiring program at their company, they determined that they needed to clearly define who their strategic partners were going to be and what kinds of hiring events they would hold. They decided to hold in-person and virtual hiring events. For engagement to work well, Verizon knew they needed to connect with each branch of the military's transition programs, as well as the Student Veterans Office on college campuses. They also aligned themselves with the Student Veterans of America, which has chapters on most higher education campuses. Finally, Verizon launched an employee resource group for veterans with a mentorship program to help veterans acclimate to a new work environment. All of this helps the company with retention. For Verizon, their strength in outreach was utilizing social marketing. A comprehensive strategy for their company now includes social media, print media, branding, resourcing. All these things work together, and you should have someone on your team that focuses on or handles this. And if they do, you always want to make sure that they keep engagement going on social media platforms and channels within the military community. Sometimes they don't see you right away, and sometimes it can take a while for you to start to really see things happening organically. But because you're out there, people see you, they hear of you, and when they're looking for jobs and they're ready, they'll remember the name of your company. Make sure you leverage real people, real voices. Those are the ones who will resonate with veterans. You're probably watching this course to be a military-friendly company. It's essential to make sure that hiring managers and recruiters are not only educated about military culture, but also understand the value of hiring veterans in your organization. Encourage your recruitment and hiring team to watch PsychArmor's military culture courses, such as 15 Things Veterans Want You to Know, and the business case course that is part of this Creating a Veteran Hiring Program series, to help them better understand this hardworking and productive population. It's equally important to make sure that hiring managers and recruiters are aware that your company is committed to hiring and recruiting service members and that your veteran hiring program is underway. When the program is implemented, make sure to find a way to flag the veteran talent so that hiring managers collaborate with the recruiters to strategically target veteran talent. Building and implementing a veterans hiring initiative at your organization is something to be proud of. To make your program sustainable, however, you need to make sure that you've determined what success looks like and how you will measure that success. Ask yourself these questions. How will you ensure your program is being implemented as it was designed? What are your hiring goals, and are they being met? Are you tracking the number of veterans you engage with as well as the number hired? Consider creating a list of key indicators and track them carefully. If your goals are not being met, how can you pivot to make the program more successful? Thank you for taking this series of lessons on creating a veteran hiring program. We hope you've gained valuable information on the numerous ways a veteran hiring program can benefit your business. We covered the importance of making the business case, ways for strategic recruitment, and the essentials of program execution. The SHRM Foundation's Veterans Hiring Guidebook is also a valuable resource as you build your program, including their veteran recruiting and onboarding checklist. And as always, please reach out to my office at DOL Vets for resources to help you through this process. You might be wondering, what's next? How can you retain your veteran employees? Learn some strategies on that and other PsychArmor courses in our employer's portfolio on supporting and mentoring your veteran hires, such as creating a military-friendly culture and onboarding program. Thousands of military service members leave active duty each year, and employers across the country have learned that creating and maintaining a veteran hiring program taps into a highly qualified and talented workforce. With that in mind, we encourage you to create your veterans hiring program, not just because it's the right thing to do, but because it's the right thing for your business.
Thank you for taking the time to learn about this important topic and about our nation's military, veterans, and their family members. If you have any questions about this course or need assistance, please visit the PsychArmor website or call the PsychArmor support line at 844-779-2427.